Texas. Welcome back for another week of just next level conversation, speaking to women in business and female entrepreneurs who are actually out here doing it, right? Not talking about doing it, but they're doing it. They're bringing their advice and their strategies to us today. So a great show is in store. But first, happy Saturday to my boss babe, my beautiful co-hosts, Michelle Hammond, Wendy, Morales, Martinez, all of the M's. What's up, ladies? What's up?
Hey, Natalie. Welcome back, everyone. It's been such a great week and so happy to be back with you ladies today. I would like to kick off today by asking, what change have either of you made in your business that's had a big impact, being that, like we're in the last quarter, and I would love to hear what you guys have done that has made a big impact.
Yeah, I'll kick things off. For a long time with the show, we had been really, focusing on building our own show, right? Because we've been blessed to be broadcasting on the CW in Miami and here across Texas, and then also in the Twin Cities. We're back up north. But one thing that we're doing differently now is creating television shows for other women. I didn't consider it even an option because I didn't realize until interviewing so many women that other women need a space just like this for themselves. And we're just excited that we're now creating new programming, new TV shows for people out there. One of our newest clients is Jen Freeman. You may know her from My Wife and Kids or You Got Served, Miss Jen Freeman on Instagram. But she has a new show coming out, Be Free TV, that we directed and produced. And that wasn't something I was even looking to do. It just kind of fell in my lap. But now I'm just recognizing that so many women need a space to where they can have their own screen to share their own stories and their success and just connect in bigger ways. So that's a shift and a transition that we've made for this fourth quarter, and we're excited about it. What about you, Michelle?
Oh my goodness, that is so exciting! Way to go, Jen!
She's gonna be out here with us soon, talking about all the things.
Of the shift, and it's so fun to see you, Natalie, seeing your greatness and really walking even into that. And helping others. That's so your heart. You help others arise. So I just love that so much. Some of the things that we're doing with our multiple businesses is we're reevaluating and looking at our assets, looking at our budget. We're rebudgeting because we're wanting to create new products. We're wanting to do new launches in the new year. Crazy talking about the new year. But I think it's really important that when you are looking at your business, you really need to look at your budget, look at what you're spending, so you can really be prepared for the next quarter, for the next launch, and really have a handle on where you're going and what you're doing. And so those are some of the things that we're doing. And also, I've been expanding. I opened another branch of my business where I am working with teens again, and pouring into the next generation has been a passion of mine ever since I first gave my life to the Lord, and I didn't know my worth, and then I just felt so stirred. I wanted to equip young people, the next generation, to arise not only in their education but also with vision and discernment and clarity and strategic plans to make their goals and dreams a reality.
Yeah, congratulations on that, Michelle. That's wonderful news. That's so fantastic. And basically pretty much the same things that you talked about, that you discussed, budgeting. And really here recently, we've been talking a lot about different ways to advertise, to promote. We have to come up with new ideas and, to make the business grow even more than it is. So I think all of that, comes together towards the end of the year. You put the budgeting together with what the new ways to advertise, the new ways to go out and, get those new clients in your door, because that's really important for the new year coming. So those are some of the things that we've been doing.
Wendy, you said something that I loved, and that is, finding new marketing tools and new solutions. And what I always say is, what got you here won't get you there. So, and that's another piece to that puzzle. What got you here won't get you there. You got to have new strategies, new ideas, new concepts. Pivot quick. Don't take 6 months to create a new idea or a new opportunity. There's so much out there. So we have a lot of great girl boss conversation coming up next. And And I'm so excited for today's show. So make sure you stick around right here on the CW. But first, before we go to break, Kat Shelby is in the building. And Kat, you are bringing us our weekly tech tip. Good morning, girlfriend.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Doing well, Kat. So what do you have for us today? What tech tips do we need to have on our radar?
Well, you need to start because you all were talking about we're heading into, the last quarter of this year. And then obviously, we're looking towards next year. It's really a time to start reevaluating what are you doing for your disaster recovery? Where is your information at? Because we all experienced COVID this year. And for lots of companies where they offsite their information at was still affected by that. So is it time to look at a new option for that? That's something that's super important right now.
So what are some of the things that we can do to make sure we stay away from that space of disaster you so mentioned?
Well, a couple of things you can do is number one, you always want to know, can you back up everything from your backup? So you need to make sure that you're testing it and making sure that all the information is going where it's supposed to be. Number two, I cannot stress it enough is that, cybersecurity needs change all the time. And so it's so important that you stay abreast. So, at minimum every 6 months, kind of look at what your posture is. But, it's really better if you try to do it at least once a quarter.
Kat, that was so wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your tech tip of the week. We love it. Where can people find you?
Well, obviously we have Shelby Technology Solutions across all the social media platforms, but the easiest way to find us is to reach out directly. You can reach out to myself at kat@shelbyts.com, or feel free to give us a call. Our number is 432-288-0883. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
Kat.
you so much. We will be right back. We have so many topics coming up. You're not going to want to miss this.
Let me guess, life has got you down, but you are ready to get on the path to creating positive and forward momentum and being empowered. A tragedy gave birth to this powerhouse entrepreneur, and now she leads women everywhere. Meet Coach G. She is trained, certified, and leading the way for women. Text the Connect Show to 832-844-6940 for your free discovery call. And join our free subscription today.
I'm AJ Aquia Johnson, and I help people rock their better. I help people connect with their happy. And you're watching Connect Network TV.
Hi, I'm Dante Whitfield, and go check out my book, Male vs. Man, and you are watching Connect Network TV.
Well, welcome back, Texas. So if you're just joining us, we are here each week, right here on the CW, having boss conversations, getting our tech tips, right, ladies? And just talking to entrepreneurs that are sharing their journey and their knowledge. And our next guests are amazing. So we all have children. We want our kids to be clean, especially Michelle and I, because our kids are like really little. Wendy, your kids are clean because they're big. They do all the things.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We have two amazing women joining us today, Hillary and Debbie. They are the creators of Sweet and Sudsy. Ladies, Debbie and Hillary, please come on in. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you. We're really excited to be here.
And we are so excited today to hear about Sweet and Sudsy and how you're geared towards children. How is this business born, ladies? We'd love to hear all about it.
Sure. This is actually born out of a need of our own. Hillary had a problem with her kids using too much soap in the bath, whereas I had to bribe my daughter to take a bath. So we went out searching for a cute bar of soap, maybe geared to kids, maybe small in size, and we were just surprised that it didn't exist. So after a few attempts, we finally came out with a soap that we liked, and her kids liked it, my kid liked it, and our friends' kids liked it as well. So it was a hit.
I love that. Well, we all want to be clean, so thank you for helping us and the kids.
Can you please tell us what really about creating a child or children's soap safe for the kids resonated with you? Can you please tell us about that?
Oh, this is so easy. It was crazy that how the unfortunate times, obviously, of COVID cannot be downplayed. But I think there'll be a lot of people who can also say there are a few silver linings. And it came at a time where we personally really loved the idea of these children's soaps with these absolutely adorable designs that, our families loved. And we decided to launch it right before COVID hit. And when it came, I felt that much more confident inside that we were coming out with something that was not only fun and cute and fit the need for a mom. Like Debbie couldn't get her child to take a bath. I couldn't get my girls to stop pumping soap all over my shower. So from a personal need down to this massive pandemic, we were now hitting a void maybe that was more important. We were helping children keep their hands clean. So if we can make one more thing easier, and in fact, now possibly even healthier, we're all in. We're really happy.
I love what you've created too, because, kids pay attention. They want to have fun. If it's pretty and it's bright and it's some of our favorite characters or objects, they want to use it. Talk about working with friends and, having a friend as a business partner. It was an idea. It's turned into something real, very unique. The potential to go global is waiting. Okay. And I know you have a lot of things in store, from like the shampoo and all the additional pieces that you're bringing to the table, but what is it like working together, and what tips do you have for friends at home that are like sometimes going back and forth? How do you guys make it happen?
Well, I think for us, it's interesting. Our husbands were actually friends before we were friends.
Oh, wow.
So we actually met through them. And I think starting Sweet and Sudsy it brought us closer together. I think we're better friends now than we were. And to be honest, Hillary and I have very different skill sets. And for us, it makes the perfect partnership where she's strong, I'm not as strong, and vice versa.
It's actually ironic. When my husband and I got married over in another country, they did not have anybody to MC our wedding. It's just more of a cultural thing. And so we asked her husband to do it for us. He has this really super bubbly personality, and we thought he'd be absolutely perfect for it. And fast forward many years later, I'm not going to say how many years later, but many years later, Debbie and I now have this partnership. And out of it, I'd say, yes, we have very different skill sets, which makes a perfect partnership for us. She's more on the production side, the science side between the soaps and what oils work well and which ones don't. And more on the marketing side, that's my background. But ultimately on a Sunday, we all get together, our children play, Debbie and I get to talk a little bit about business on a non-work day, and it just feels a little bit more enjoyable. It brings things closer to home, which is exactly what we want.
So fantastic. Debbie, Hillary, my hat's off to you ladies. And ladies like Michelle, Wendy, they send us soaps. It's at the office. I got you. Oh yeah. Soapy, deliciousness. So we're going to definitely give you a great review. I can't wait to check it out and share it with my babies. I have 3 little dirty babies and they eat it. So thank you, ladies. And coming up next, former Wall Street executive turned venture capitalist and angel investor Mollie Fehlig is up next.
Hi, I'm Yvonne. Here's the TikTok tip for today. So before you even get started, think about what you want to focus on. Is it beauty? Is it organizing? Is it home decor? Whatever it may be, narrow it down and find that thing that you're interested in and you like, preferably, because if you're going to make content about it, you want to like it. And then once you figure out what it is, just go on TikTok and search and see what other people are doing. So you can get some ideas, some inspiration, and just kind of see what your page could kind of look like if you start one.
What's up? It's your girl, Tisha Campbell. You will see me soon on the J Team with Miss JoJo Siwa playing a villain. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Well, welcome back, Texas. So I'm happy about learning from our next guest. She is truly a boss, and she's going to be dropping several dimes today about how to get some money, how to invest in companies, how to do it silently. So make sure you have the volume up. Today, Mollie Fehlig, owner of her digital incubator, is with us today. She's a former Wall Street executive, and now she's a venture capitalist and an angel investor and advisor, and the founder, again, of her digital incubator. Welcome to the show, girlfriend.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Welcome, Mollie. We're excited to have you here today, and we're excited to hear. Well, first and foremost, you're, like Natalie mentioned, you're a former Wall Street exec, and you now work with underrepresented founders. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Tell us about that switch.
Yeah. Thank you. So I started in banking in 2004, summer analyst class. That used to be made me young, but probably not so much anymore. And then I worked in capital markets on the trading floor until 2016. So over an 11-year stint. And I then decided to take a little bit of a break and went out to the West Coast where actually all my family is based. I'm based in New York. And I just got really involved with more of the startup scene there. As you know, Silicon Valley tends to lead the way. And just as a former COO for trading businesses, my jam is really pitch decks and financial models, and was able to, just as an advisor and mentor, I got involved helping some female founders.
Please tell us what it's been like working with underrepresented founders.
Yeah, absolutely. So I did, after that, got roped into going back to banking for another almost 4 years. But I stayed advising underrepresented founders, and specifically female founders at that time. And I had about a 4-year parallel path where I was getting more and more senior in banking, right? And I was continuing to help these founders. And it just became undeniably apparent to me that these founders knew their businesses, what they wanted to do inside and out, right? Maybe they didn't know exactly what a CAC was or an LTV was or a gross margin was, but like if you said, talk to them about their business and how they were going to operate and what they were selling and who they were going after in terms of their target market, knew what they were talking about. And this in juxtaposition with a lot of the senior guys I was working with, on Wall Street, that just had this abundance of confidence in what they were saying. But often you were like, well, I don't even know if that makes sense, right? And so it became so absolutely clear to me that, first of all, that first moment of handing a P&L to someone, and I love you traders that I worked with for all those years, but none of you ever cried when I gave you your P&L. So having someone try, knowing that I could help, and also this isn't charity. Like, founders that are underrepresented historically and are proven to do more with less, right? And are also undervalued by society. And so my decision to become, a founder of an incubator program with my angel network, the Council Angels, because I'm an angel investor, it's to empower underrepresented founders, peel back the curtain, and have real conversations with, real angel and VC investors, because I also am a venture capitalist investor.
Most business owners, you hear in 5 years, fill in the blank should happen, or you're not in business, or you don't need to be in business. How much growth should a company expect in its first 5 years?
It's a really good question, and I get it a lot. And first answer, it depends on your sector. Tech growth rates are much different than CPG growth rates, right? Is because, you have a lot of upfront costs to build technology platforms, but then apps, you can really grow very quickly. Whereas CPG, you're always going to have that inventory that you're buying, right? And so it depends. I think a myth so unfortunately, I don't have one answer for you. The myth to debunk is that you're not expected to be profitable in the first few years. Because if you are, that means you're not reinvesting back in your company. So you are absolutely not expected. What you need to prove is that, again, it sounds so simple, but it's very hard, that there is actually a need in the market, objectively, not you, your friends or family. There's a need, white space, we call it, in the market that you're addressing. And you have objective proof that people are saying, yes, I want this. And then how many people, the size of how big you could get and your revenue potential is based on how many people have you identified, your target market, and then how effectively are you going to implement your strategy, meaning grow without spending a lot on marketing and have a good business model. So that in the very early stage, those are the elements that an investor wants to see versus an actual, hard line of growth.
I love it. Mollie Fehlig for the win. Thanks, Mollie.
Man, I hope everyone turned up their TV for that. It was so informative. I feel like I got a little bit more educated, and I'm just so thankful. I'm going to watch this on rerun, too. I can't wait. All right, thank you so much, Mollie, for being with us. It was so much fun. We really appreciate you. Everyone, stay tuned, because we have more Girl Boss Magic coming up next.
Hi, everyone. Today we're making banana bread in the Instant Pot. I love this recipe because, true to magical meals and minutes, it's a drop in the pot and you don't have to worry at all about overcooking or burning. Another easy Instant Pot recipe, and this time it's one to satisfy your sweet tooth, and it's made with real bananas. So here's what you need to make Instant Pot banana bread. You'll need 2 ripe bananas, baking soda, granulated sugar, eggs, baking powder, vanilla extract, flour, and water for the inner pot. I also recommend that you have an Instant Pot baking sling. It just makes it so easy to lower your bundt pan into the inner pot. So here's what you're gonna do. It's so easy. You're gonna mix all the ingredients and pour the batter into the Instant Pot bundt pan. You're gonna cover it loosely with foil. And of course, we've already added the water to the inner pot. Close the Instant Pot lid and pressure cook on high for 45 minutes. Then you just walk away. And when you return, voila, just like that, you have easy Instant Pot banana bread. To print this recipe and for more magical meals and minutes, head to my blog at thesoulfoodpot.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at Shonda Nicole. And while you're at it, join my Facebook group, Club Instant Pot. It's a fun, free community for Instant Pot support and cool dinner ideas. That's facebook.com/groups/Club Instant Pot. Till next time, I'm Shonda Nicole, helping you make magical meals in minutes.
My Hi everyone, I'm Princess Sarah Culberson, and I'm committed to empowering women to really take on their dreams. You can learn more about me at I Am Princess Sarah on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and you are watching Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Texas. So thanks for sticking with us today. What a great show. So many amazing women sharing their info. And as we dig deeper and closer to fall, it is time to think about your photos, right? Any photo shoots on the horizon? I have a photo shoot over everything. Like it's like Wednesday. Let's have a photo shoot, you guys. Photo shoot. But here's the thing. Before you start eating up all the pies and all the turkey and all the, all the Thanksgiving food, if you're considering boudoir, right? Ladies, have you done a boudoir? Have you guys done it yet?
No.
I'm so scared. Oh my God. You're not telling. Michelle's not telling if she's done boudoir. Well, let me tell you, our next guest, Karla Hernz. She's the owner of Kollective Love. She's got the boudoir. She's got the photo shoots for the mamas. She's got it all. Karla, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me here.
Welcome.
Hi, Karla. How long have you been a photographer? I would love to know. And why boudoir and maternity photography?
I've been a photographer for the last, let's say, 7 years. But I truly started what I wanted to do last year. I used to do weddings, a little bit of everything, and with COVID, everything. And I don't know, it just clicked. And we only have one life. We cannot waste it. And I just decided I'm just going to go ahead and jump in and do boudoir and maternity. And that's where I come in. I come to capture your story through photographs. I capture the beautiful glow in those moms to be. And why not? Your body's creating a life inside of you, so celebrate it. Yes.
There's moments that you can just really embrace. And I love that you stepped out and did that. And I would love to know, I'm sure we all would love to know how you create a one-of-a-kind experience for your clients.
I think the experience begins even before they get to know you or before they get in contact with you. I think it's very important to build that relationship from the very start. So, you can build that trust and yourself and on what you're offering. So from the very beginning, I give them all the information they need to book. I prepare them on how to look, what to wear. So I make sure they're not nervous. I create this experience where I get them very excited. So whenever they step into my studio, they feel like they can just be themselves. It's so important to tell women, you know what, you are beautiful no matter what, because I've met a lot of pregnant ladies and they just don't feel sexy. They just don't feel pretty in their own body because they're carrying this beautiful belly with them all the time. So it's very hard to feel comfortable, but they don't see what others see. They don't see what I see. And I want to show that they are truly beautiful.
Karla, so much good stuff that we have. Thanks for being with us today. And wrapping up our show with just the confidence and the inspiration that you're bringing. So if you are in the Austin area, make sure you hit Karla up. She can take care of the boudoir photos. Oh, Wendy, by the way, you're ready for that boudoir, baby. You are ready, so you can sign up ASAP, okay? Wendy's always working out, and she's just so beautiful. Adult children, like she's gold. So yeah, she's ready. Well, that's all we have for you guys. Yeah, that's all we have today. We hope you enjoyed the show, and follow our guests. So many great women that are doing so much right here in Texas.
Yes, so many incredible guests today. I completely agree with you, Natalie and Wendy and Karla. Thank you for sharing your passion with us. I agree. I feel like that's such a confidence booster, and you are the perfect person for it. So if you're enjoying all of this girl boss magic, then you can binge watch our YouTube channel, Netflix style at Natalie's Network. You're not going to want to miss any of these incredible boss babes.
Yes, and also, ladies, if you're ready to bring your brand to television and want to feature your brand on our show, register today at theconnectonline.com.
That's right. Thank you, ladies. I love you, boss babes. You guys make it a great day. We'll catch you right back here next week. Bye.